Boy, when it come to black folk and they Jesus, et cetera, boy, they silly. And be like, no, this is it. They stand on it with all truth. And I ain't got nothing against it. I'm like, hey, do you be great. You won't catch me in a situation like that. It's like this. They believe the birth of Jesus was immaculate conception. And that's it. And it's the truth and all of that, right? Now they believe that, but they will argue with another individual that's one of them trans people that say, well, they a man, but they feel like a woman on the inside and vice versa. They're wrong. But they believe in a immaculate conception, not even asexual reproduction, just the angels impregnated her. Okay. That's one aspect. Then, with all of the DNA technology and tracing back all of the over time, have you noticed all of those figures in the Bible? There's no DNA link to any of them, to any living human being today. But don't, no, hey, that's just me. That's just me. Okay. Now, when they talk about that 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread, fed the doggone multitude. Okay, that was the Sea of Galilee. It's called something else today, and really it's a lake. There's 2 different types of fish that inhabit it. None of them grow over 11 inches. Right? Right. So you take 2 of those fish, 5 loaves of bread, feed 5,000 people. Come on, man. Or like Lil Boosie say, come on, dog. Come on, dog. That's what they believe. Yeah, they believe it all day long. And they don't want to try to debate. Well, you know, that was a long time ago. Fish could have been bigger back then. And fish could have been this. And fish, yeah. If I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Can't prove anything, right? It's a trip. Then all of this stuff that happened, right? All of this stuff happened around like Syria, Israel, in that region, right? In that region in the Middle East over there. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Then, the Roman Empire thing, you know. Yeah, the Roman Empire thing. You know, went to Rome to talk to them. They didn't have any cars, they didn't fly. So the distance between one place to the other one, you know, it would have took them walking. It would have took them 3 months to walk from point A to point B. And that's with no breaks at all. All right. Because it's 2,050 miles from one point to the other point, right? Look it up yourself. You don't believe me. It's 24 hours in a day. We know that to be fact. In 30 days, that constitutes 720 hours. We know that to be fact. If you multiply that by 3, that's 2,160 miles. Is it not, or is it is? Is it is, or is you ain't my baby? Stop me when I don't make sense. The math is mathing, right? Then they don't even look at the fact that the original religion followed by Africans before the Africans kidnapped Africans to sell them to Europeans for them to do whatever they wanted with. It was Islam. Islam, not Christianity. Christianity was brought to different doggone places all over the world. Bible in one hand, sword in the other one. Worship our God or die. It's kind of simple, people. Kind of simple. Oh my goodness. Kind of simple. Then they don't look at the fact the slave Bible, the one they call the redacted Bible, the slave Bible. Okay. Then all the dancing in church. During the days of slavery, when they allowed blacks to have church, they do all that dancing around, performing for the doggone master, his wife, and their invited guests. They're so rhythmic. They are such musical people. Look how they just God, we just don't have that. Yeah. That's why they do all that doggone what they call praise dancing. That's something that's a throwback from the slavery days. Okay? And then the length of time, now you go to black church, that's the almost doggone a day's work. Go to a black church. Yeah. Why is that? Because during the days of slavery, they would start and they would end after it was too late to go in the fields and work. We just gonna keep praising so we ain't gotta work. We'll get a day off. That's what it is, making sense of it all. Yeah. Making sense of it all. And I'll close with this. You see how they always wear all white? They got all their white everything on. Yeah. Who wears white? The KKK. Who goes to these black churches and talk to them about voting for them? The Democrats. Who started the KKK? The Democrats. The math is mathing like a big dog. But, no, see, the lightning's going to come. It's going to... See? That's all it is. Scared to think for themselves and look at reality for what it is. That's all. Because all this stuff with these black churches is more fear-driven than anything. Well, if you don't go, something bad gonna happen to you. Okay, something bad gonna happen to you. All right. And then whenever something happens with somebody, oh, well, you never know the Lord, the Lord's plan. Yeah, okay. Where was y'all Jesus when all them black folks was getting lynched? Where was y'all Jesus during the doggone transatlantic slave trade? Where was y'all Jesus when Martin Luther King got assassinated? What about Emmett Till? Where was y'all Jesus then? Small children and infants in Chicago getting mowed down. Brrr. Well, you never know the Lord's plan. Okay. That's used as an excuse. See, where y'all Jesus at then? They say Jesus saved. I say when? Well, he died on the cross to save our souls. Okay, that's all they got. Somebody's supposed to love you so much, they be doing more for you than one act of, as a parent, don't we do more than just one thing for our children? They start crying when they're a baby, we feed them. Don't we just, we just feed them one time and be like, well, I did feed them. Peace out.